So we can see this is our learning center. So here we can see each and every lesson here. So level 1 lessons we can see. So what is Anaplan? We have the first lesson. So we can go through here. So what is Anaplan and what is Anaplan tool, and so we can see each and everything from starting. So basically Anaplan is the ETL tool. It is a EPM tool, not ETL. ETL is a different extract transform tool, that is the integration process tool. So EPM is the like enterprise performance management tool. So enterprise performance management tool means business performance will check. So by using Anaplan, what will we do? We'll do the like financial planning, will do demand planning, supply chain, sales and planning, sales and operational planning will do, workforce planning do. So we will focus on these areas. These are the different areas. So we try to remember all these things. So by using Anaplan, how we are FP&A, we are doing financial planning, supply chain planning means. So FP&A means financial planning on the base of past revenue, past profit and loss, how that profit and loss going to happen in the future. So under the FP&A, what are the things comes, even revenue, margin, EBITDA, operational expenses, and capital expenditure, balance sheet. So these are the different reports we prepare by using the Anaplan. So all these things comes under the FP&A, financial planning and analysis. So this is the one use case. Use case nothing but the, so for which purpose we are creating the model. So that is one use case. And coming to next model, so we use demand planning, supply chain planning, sales and operational planning, workforce planning. So demand planning means we do the how much sales we have the demand in the past, and the base of that one how it is going to, how demand for our projects in the future. We'll do the forecasting. Forecasting means like weather forecasting, how they expect, so in coming days how rain going to happen. In the same way will how our sales are going to happen in the future, we will try to predict on the base of past sales and trends, seasonality and everything will consider. On the base of past sales will consider just 5% it may increase, and even after adding 5% or 10% will consider more granularity. So means on the base of some festivals, seasonality, so whatever events, whatever it happens, so according to that festivals and that events, what will we do, again we increase some more percentage to our sales, whatever the forecasting we have done earlier. So this is the demand forecasting. So how much we have demand for our product in the future, we will predict in the for the future, predict now. So this is the demand planning. So what is supply planning? The supply planning means, so how like we need to after confirming our demand, how we need to maintain each and every product in the proper store at the proper time. We need to maintain the proper stock in the proper area, proper location. So after knowing the demand, we need to manufacture products properly, right quantity at right time we need to place, so that we can fulfill each and every user's demand. So that is the supply planning. What is the shipping method, and what is the like shipping method, and what is the beginning, how much stock we should maintain each and every distribution centers, every location. These type of things comes under the supply chain planning. And after confirming these things, so we need to sales and operational teams comes, and what entire business sales target we have, and for each and every region how much quota we need to divide to reach our goal. Region wise will divide the quota for each and every region. So this much quota we should provide for them to sell product. So that is sales and operational planning. On the each and every sales rep, how much we need to set the targets, sales manager, sales directors, sales representatives. So that is entire sales team will take the for sales process. So this is about these are the different use cases we use our Anaplan to fulfill this requirement for the businesses: financial planning, demand planning, supply planning, and sales and operational planning. So workforce planning also one other use case. So workforce means to complete that any task, how much workforce they need, company need, and what are the like how many employees we are hiring, so how many employees we are we are removing from the company. So these things, each and everything they track, that is a one more use case. But here we need to understand basic use cases like financial planning and supply chain and demand planning, sales and operational planning. These are the four use cases. If you want add workforce planning, that is also one use case. So these are the different use cases we use our Anaplan. If I come to our level 1, so this comes under the financial planning model will create here. So this is, I hope everyone can see. So this is financial planning model. Whatever we do in the level 1 financial planning, we calculate revenue, operational expenses. So this type of things we'll do here. So I hope this is, we can see it is new model. We don't have anything, I believe here. So we don't have anything, we need to download here in our level 1 1.4 lesson. We have one example model. So you can see it is loading. Activity create model exploration, we can see. So earlier we could see 2020 as a current year, one past year 2019 and one future year 2021. We have taken earlier 2020 as a current period here. But now everything is changing in the new learning center. This is a new learning center, just 1 month back one candidate got. So that one I am using. You can see everything is changing. So if you have old learning center, you have the different FY20 is the current year and everything. So if you are using Alam learning center as well, you can see you can keep the 2020 as a current year, one past year 2019 and one future year means 2021. So that one you can see in Alam's learning centers. So if you are using new learning centers, you have the current year is the different, that's it. Current year, past year is the different. Apart from that one, nothing you have. So you can see these are the steps they are giving. How different steps we have, how our model is looking. So you can see here we can create the new model. So if I want to create new model, what should I do? Go to workspace. You can see. So this is workspace. Whenever if I open, I can get, this is the home page. So whatever we are watching, this is the Anaplan workspace. This is the, you can see empty home page we can say. If I want to create the new model, you can say like this, click on models, click on manage models. So here we can create the new model. So here new model if I want to create, you can see like this. I can create like this new model if I want to create. So after creating the model, we'll set our time for our model. So how many years we want to plan. So once if we create the new model, in that one we need to set everything. But already if I want to see someone's model, so open, you can see here this model I can see. So he has created everything here. So we can see the all those things, how it looks, how the generalists are created, how the modules are created. So we can see everything here. We can see so how this is the interface of the Anaplan. So this is the time, this is the versions pane, so generalist pane, so here modules. These are the different options we have. We can create one by one. So here you can see time, you can set how many years you want to plan. So you can see FY25 is the current year and 1 year past and 1 year future. So you can see Jan 2025 is the current period. We are setting how many years we are planning. So first, whenever we create the model, we do in the first step we'll do this one. We'll set the time for our model. So that is the first scenario. So here you can see if I want to create one more tab. So we'll set time for our model and then we'll create the versions. So what are the versions they are providing? So we will create the versions. So one by one we'll do all these things. So the interface we want to watch. So first of all, so what are the basic key components we have in our Anaplan? We can see here. So you can see basic key components. We have the 6 key components. So how it looks, you can see one by one here.
Welcome to What is Anaplan? What is Anaplan? Anaplan is a cloud-based platform that enables planning. Real-time data sharing means decisions can be made today, rather than in weeks or months. In this lesson, you'll learn about the 6 key components of our platform: workspace, models, lists, modules, line items, and user experience.
You can see, so these are the key components of Anaplan. So workspace, models, list, modules, line items, and user experience pages. So you can see what is workspace, what is model, and what are the list, what are the modules. We can see one by one. So workspace, nothing but you can see whenever if I open login in the Anaplan workspace, so it shows all the models, whatever the models it consists in the workspace, it shows all the models. You can see. So how many models I have? 8 models I have. So this is the home page for the Anaplan. So how many models I have? Each and everything I can see. So it is a company private area. By giving the credentials, user ID and password, we can enter in the workspace. So this is the company private area where we can build the different types of models and everything. So it is a private area where we build the models in the workspace. So we don't provide access to the each and everyone. So whoever our employees, for them we provide the access, only our organization people. So they will log in Anaplan workspace and do whatever the responsibility they belongs to. So this is the first step, workspace. And if I come to second step, second is the models. So what is mean by model in second use case? You can see second component is the models. So what is mean by model? So model nothing but for each and every use case we create the different model. So just now as I told, if I am creating the model for the financial planning, so one model I create and financial related all the modules I include in this model. So you can see, so if I have created the financial model, so you can see here revenue, expenses, employee expenses, non-employee expenses, price modules, everything related to that model we create inside this FP&A model. I don't create regarding the demand planning and other things in the financial planning model. So if I need to calculate the demand for the product and everything, we create one more model as a demand planning model. So whenever we are creating for each and every use case, we create the separate model. If I want to create the supply planning, I create the one more model for the supply planning. And for sales and operational planning, we create the one more model. So for each and every use case, we create one model that is known as a model. So what is use case? What is use case? Use case nothing but for which purpose we are creating the model is known as a use case. Whether you are using for financial planning, whether you are using for the demand planning, whether are you using for the supply chain planning, whether are you using for the sales and operational planning. Is it clear? What are the different types of use cases we have to create the model?
Yes.
So
Yes.
each and every use case is a different. You can see. So this is the entire. We calculate revenue modules. You can see employee expenses, non-employee expenses. So margin report module. So we create each and everything. The level 2 we create the demand planning model, right? So demand planning model we create in the level 2. So we don't include demand planning here in the FP&A model. This is the entire is a separate, and whenever we start the level 2, we create the demand planning model, we create, and we maintain the data hub model as well separate. So in level 2, in sprint 1 we create the data hub model, sprint 2 and sprint 3 we create the supply chain model, demand planning and supply chain model. So these are the each and every use case we create the separate models. So that is known as a use case. You model nothing but the each and every model consists of separate use case, whether it is a financial planning, whether it is a demand planning, or whether it is a supply chain or sales and operational planning. So this is comes under the model comes for the use case. For each and every use case we create one model. And third component we can see the general list. So general list nothing but you can see this is your inside the model we have the general list. So a list means exactly it is the group of related items. So if I say region is my list, this is region is one list, country is one list, location is one list. So if I say region is the list, what I do, I create G1 region as a list and I add all the regions in that region list. This is the region is a list, and inside the G1 region I add the all the regions, America, Europe, Asia Pacific. I add all the regions in the inside the region. So that is known as a list. So these are the G1 region is the list. Inside the region whatever the data I have, America, Europe, Asia Pacific, these are the list items. America, Europe, Asia Pacific, you can see these are the list items. So list nothing but the group of related items. So it consists the all the items whatever we insert inside the list. So region is the list, America, Europe, Asia. Inside this one region list we add the items. So if I open the country list, country is one list, G2 country. So if I open inside that one, inside G2 country we have the 13 countries we have for the Unicorn Candy Company. You can see all these are the list items. US, Canada, Mexico, these are the list items. All these are the list items. Is it clear? What is the region? What is the list and list items? Yes? What is the list and list items? Difference between the list and list items?
Yes. Yes.
List is a group of related items, right? So inside the list we have the list items. So you can see these are the list. You have the different types of list we have. So all the related countries we keep at one place. All the locations where our business is existing we keep in the locations list. So why we create this list means whenever we are once we create list here, and wherever I want all this list, whenever I am creating the reports, for example you can see revenue I am calculating, location wise I have used here, price book module I am creating, so I want location wise I am using again here. So number of times I am using, wherever I want same dimension I am using here. So country also I am using the multiple times, country, location, country, you can see. So whenever I am creating all the reports, so whatever the dimension I want I am using here. We can see here. So again and again we can use. Once if I create, So if I am creating any new report, I want country wise. So already I have country list I have created, country wise I want sales. Simply what I do, country I will take, sales I will calculate. Is it clear? There is no need to create once again to write anything regarding all the countries. If I create this module, so all countries I can see here. You can see G2 country I have taken as a dimension here whenever I am creating one report. So there is no need to write all the countries. So all the countries I can see as I have used it as a country is a dimension. You can see country dimension I have used so that each and every country I can see here. In the drop down we have the other countries as well. US, Canada, Mexico, every country we can see here. There is no need to write the separate every time different countries. Is it clear? Yes. So this is about the, like, we create the list once and we use the multiple times. So this is about the our list. Third component, so list you can see once we create and number of times we will use in the all the modules wherever we want. Whenever I am creating the any report, so we use the multiple times. So why our model is very slow, whether it is a network issue or so space issue, we don't have any issue, only 4% we have. I hope server issue we have, it is opening very slowly, but generally Anaplan open very fast, so it should not buffer like this. So whenever if I open any module, it should not take time like this. So it is we say performance is very low. Sometime it happens, so but generally it should not happen. So this is about the third component, list. If I come to modules, so module nothing but it is we prepare modules for the reporting purpose. So you can see all these reports we can see. So whatever the report we are creating, country margin report, so all this we can see. If I open this module, reporting 01 module, we can see clearly. So country wise, so different country wise we have Brazil, so other countries also you can see. So country wise what is the revenue you can see here. So each and every product family wise. So what we are doing, so in the module it is made up of different dimensions. So it is taking lot of time, it should not take. So if I click on here, country wise you can see, product family wise, line items means revenue, sales, whatever the line item we have, we can see here. So module nothing but it is made up of different dimensions, different list. So different dimensions means, so the exactly dimension is which gives some meaning to the data. Dimension nothing but.
So that 4% it was showing, it was occupied, or only 4% space is left?
No, 4%, only 4% is occupied.
Okay, it has been used only 4%, 96 is free.
96 is free.
Okay.
96% is free, new workspace, that one. So you can see here. So dimension nothing but this G2 country, P1 product family, this time. So these are the dimensions. So dimension nothing but which gives meaning to the data. So for example, if I write on only number on the empty paper, it doesn't make sense. 189, 4110, if I write on the empty paper, it doesn't make sense. Along with this one, along this 189, this number, if I write chocolates, Brazil, FI 2020, revenue, if I add all these things, what can we understand? Chocolates products we have sold, Brazil in FI 26 is our revenue, right? So what happens, dimension nothing but which gives meaning to the data. So this number is our data, this number. So for this one, this number, it is giving meaning, this dimension you can see in FI 26 nothing but in 2026 year in Brazil chocolates, so we have done revenue this much. Like that we get to know dimension nothing but which gives meaning to the data. All this G2 country, time, P1 product family, all these are the dimensions which are giving meaning to this number, right? So that is the reason we are saying all these are the dimensions. Line item nothing but we can see revenue, sales, these are the line items. Revenue, how much happened, so these are the line items. Revenue, margin, so these are the cost of sales, margin percent. These are the line items. So module is nothing but it is made up of different dimensions. So we create modules for the different report purpose. So we can see all the modules. These are all the modules. So if I want to see margin, how much margin I have, revenue, you can see how much revenue I have. You can see location wise, product wise, each and every month. So how was in the past and how is the current year and how is the future year. So each and everything we are doing the forecasting here. So this is the entire process. So we get to know, we calculate, like we'll give in the modules, we'll get the data, so we can understand so what happened in the past and how it is going to happen in the future. We'll do the forecasting. So this is about our modules. In the fourth component, so you can see this is the module. It is made up of different dimensions and line items. So you can see again line items. Inside the module we have the line items. So whatever this, you can see revenue, cost of sales, these are the line items. How we get to know? If I click on pivot, you can see line items, nothing but we have in the rows. Revenue, cost of sales, margin percentage. You can see all these things. Time you can see in the columns. You can see these are the December, whatever the time we can see, this is the we have in the columns. So in the page selectors you can see these are the page selectors, pages, G3 location, P2 products. You can see New York, New Jobar, you can see. So each and every if I select different location also, I will get the different data. So different location wise, different product wise, how revenue happened in the past, how it is going to happen in the future. Everything we can see in this 3 years. So this is about the revenue. Different country, different locations and different product we can select and we can check how our revenue in the past and how it is going to happen in the future. So this is known as the forecasting. So as this is a financial planning model, we'll focus on the revenue, cost, margin percentage, profit and loss. So everything related to finance here. The reporting 03 module, we can see the profit and loss as well. Profit we can see. So why he has each and everything is a different dimension. What he has done, so you have G2 country. So here we should have in month wise you should have the data, not year wise. Still you have subsidiary view is get removed, yes. You can see this is a perfect. Saurav, you can see you have done that mistake. So you didn't convert from year to month there. You kept year format here. So for reporting 03 module, it should be there in the month wise only. So modules,
Month wise only, right?
whatever the thing you can see, module line, this is regarding the module. Whatever the top you can see, this is regarding the line item. So if module dimensions
Right.
and this line item dimensions are the different, then you will get the subsidiary view here. So different symbol it looks. So you can see this month and it should be same, model calendar and model range it should be same. You can see versions as well,
Right.
whatever you use for module line, this should be same. Then only you don't get the subsidiary view. If you required some cases, you can create for the module and line item different, but in this activity we don't have anything like that. So this is about the module, this is about the line item. So you can see these are the line item. So what you can see here, profit and loss you can see here. So you can see how much revenue you are getting, what are the expenses, cost of sales means. So to produce that goods, how much amount you are putting to get that product if you are manufacture the product. Otherwise if you are buying a product, buying rate is your cost of sales, selling rate is your price. Yes, you can see how much you have put. So that is a buying. If you are buying a products, you can see buying rate, you have put this much amount. Then you can see you got, this is the margin, nothing but this much amount you got the margin. Margin is a partial profit, not exact profit. So again from margin you subtract employee salaries. So for employees how much you are giving the salaries. So you can see how much you are giving bonus. Each and everything you need to. So this comes under the employee expenses. Car cost, phone cost, medical cost. And if I come to other expenses, shipping cost, rent, utility, shared cost, these comes under the other costs, you can see. So under the profit you can see, if I want to get to know profit, from margin I need to subtract employee expenses and non-employee expenses, then I get the final profit. So this is the entire process. So if I want to know the profit, I need to subtract all the expenses from my margin. So this is about like different reports we are preparing here in the modules. So these are the different line items: revenue, cost of sales. So exactly line item nothing but which holds the data. Where data is holds in the module we have the data, fine, but inside the module again where it holds the line items, correct? So line items only we have the data. So line items it holds the calculations, you can see calculations, formulas it holds, and data it holds, you can see exactly. So inside the module only we have the line items which holds the data and calculations. So different types of line items we can see: revenue, cost of sales. These are the different line items we have. Coming to our final component, user experience. So user experience nothing but you can see, if I come to here my pages, I can show the user experience pages. Whatever the we have seen so far, that is the backend. Creation of list, module and everything is the backend. So what is mean by front end? Front end nothing but we don't give that backend access to the users. We give only access to the this front end. Front end nothing but will show everything in the UX pages. In that UX pages only they will do everything. They will upload the data, they will watch how their sales are increasing or decreasing, everything they will watch. So it is loading. So user experience page nothing but user will interact with this UX pages and they will upload the data and they will check the outputs. So by providing the input, how revenue increasing in the future and how cost of sales increasing in the future, how expenses are increasing, everything they will watch in the visualization way. Different chart wise we can show, line chart, column chart, pie chart, different charts wise we can show the data so that they can easily understand the entire process. So it is loading, give me a minute. So my pages you can see, it is why it is taking this much time. Yes, so if I open margin summary page, so same margin whatever you have here, so this is your, so how your revenue is increasing or decreasing each and every month we can see here. Same thing I can see here, sales and margin you can see each and every month how it is increasing or decreasing. So which one is the looks impressive? Numbers are chart wise. Which one looks impressive? Yes?
Chart wise.
Charts you can see, charts easily we can understand, right? So each and every chart we can easily understand how, so my margin is increasing or decreasing every month by watching this graph. So you can easily understand which month is increasing, which month is decreasing. So like this we can prepare a lot of dashboards, so they can, end user can watch each and every report in the visualization way. So that is the process of these six key components. So is the entire this Anaplan application, we can say EPM planning tool, so enterprise performance management tool, and we use this Anaplan tool for the understand the business financial status and business demand each and every products, how we need to supply, how we need to set the targets for sales team, and each and every area we will focus. So this is the entire process we use for the Anaplan, and even we have the huge demand. So in the current market, so as it is like we have the AI impact and everything. So even Anaplan is incorporating AI tools as well. So AI tools means it adapting AI logics in the Anaplan itself, and it increasing this Anaplan speed, and even we are like adding some integration tools in the Anaplan itself. They are adding so lot of features they are bringing in Anaplan. So AI features, so that it helps Anaplan, but with that AI is doesn't it not affecting for the Anaplan. It is helping for the Anaplan model builders to increase our like speed of the tool and everything. It is benefiting for the Anaplan model builders and business process. Is it clear? Yes.
Yes.
So this is about
Yes,
the
sir.
six key components we have, and so what is Anaplan? So tomorrow onwards, mostly we'll start our model building process. So, but before that, you can see, try to start activities and even prepare notes by watching my recorded sessions, whatever I share you. So already I have whatever I have shared. So try to focus on preparing notes and implementation process.